Okay, so this is quite a bit bigger, this track. In the Dino, which I remember driving in the Fastest Cars series, and I remember it being pretty bad in most aspects, which is actually why we've got awful cars that we're racing against as well. Like the, whatever that car is, I can't remember what it is now in the SUVs, the Chevrolet something or other, big horrible yellow boat. I think that's what it's called in the description. But we've got hatchbacks we're against, which just shows how slow this classic car is. Got the Civic Type R, and then that Renault Clio pulling away in front there. A little bit of a slower race, this one. Right, completely ruined that. I can't decide whether this handles okay or not. Okay, it doesn't really understeer, but it does start to slide. It's just a strange car in general, but that that Clio in front is going to be hard to catch up there. Right, I'm taking them alright. Getting up behind this Civic. Get the draft on. Do him on the inside. Have to brake though, a bit late. Okay, and he's coming back. Just about managed to see him off there. Whether or not we're going to catch this Clio up, that's a different issue altogether. And on the brakes there. And you start power sliding as soon as you put the power on here. 3 seconds ahead. Could have gone a lot quicker through there. I need to make a note of that. Yeah, I think that Civic's getting away here. I'd rather be, not the Civic, sorry, the Renault Clio. I'd rather be in that Clio, to be honest. I did quite like using that car. But as you can see, I am not doing so well here. 3.3 seconds, he is pulling away. I need to learn these sections and drive quickly through there. Right, I think that was better through there. Let's see if we made any ground on him. 2.6. That was indeed a lot quicker. Okay, that was nice through there as well. Oh, it could still be on this. Just somehow pulled out the bag in the last lap. Driving like an absolute saint at this point. Until that corner. 1.3 seconds. Right, so I can go quicker through here. Can I go full speed? No, I can't. Seems to go a lot quicker through that section. And I think we've blown it here. Oh, I had to adjust there. I was going to hit the barrier. That Clio is so quick through the corners. Don't think we're going to do this. I sense a restart happening. Yep, because I was going to hit the wall there. That's frustrating. Right, we've got to try and get in front of that Clio as quickly as possible, because that is quite hard to catch once things get going. So we'll get ahead of this SS Titanic in yellow here. And nobody's got time for that car whatsoever. Right, the Civic and the Clio. So let's try and get ahead of the Civic as soon as possible. Went a bit wide there. He's going to get in the way now in this corner. That's going to be annoying. Yep, and he's got a better line. This is where the Clio starts getting away. Right, let's do him on the inside here. Brake a bit early / late. Doesn't make any sense at all. If you brake early / late, you'd brake medium. Which doesn't really work. Right, so we've got to try and... Right, he's 2 seconds ahead. Let's use that as a benchmark to try and catch up, and I completely ruined that corner. Right, so we do gain through that section, and then the section later on is when he starts pulling away. Completely messing that one up there. Can we gain through this section? That is the question. I keep having to adjust to keep steering too much into the barrier. It's not really working for me at this point. 1.6 seconds. We haven't got any closer than 1.6 seconds. That seems to be the thing. I think you can go full speed through there. I just have to try and get closer to that apex. Swing a bit further out here so I can power around. That's a bit better line. I was going too close before and it wasn't working for me. Making sure not to go on two wheels there. Is that any better? I think we're gaining 1.3. I think that's the closest we've been to it so far. Okay. Oh, and I've just completely ruined the race. That's annoying. I think it hit a bump and went slightly to the left. That's what I'm claiming anyway. That's my excuse for that one. Always got to have an excuse. It's never your own fault really, is it? Let's be honest here. Right, we are on the last lap now, so we've got to... Oh, no. I stayed on the power too long there. Yep, this is the hardest one so far. I haven't got anywhere near this Clio to overtake it yet. Still don't think that was right. Still need more power to go through there, because he is pulling away every time we go through there. And hit the wall again. The annoying thing is with this, you don't know how long it's going to take to catch him up, so I keep doing the race all the way through. Doesn't help that this car is not brilliant either. Yep, did exactly the same line as the first one. Attempt number 3. Is this going to get very wearing trying to do these events over and over again? Probably. But we're not going to give up, because we've got a target to try and beat. Yep. Got taken out by the SS Titanic there. Have to try that one again. Note to self, don't go on the left hand side of him, because he'll take you down big time. Right, there we go. He's left a nice gap for us. So I thought. Absolutely took us out. I think that's it for the race already. We're stuck behind him. Taken up the whole track in his goddamn yellow boat. Yeah, I think that's too late already. This is where you have to really rely on the start of the race. Because you can see, for the majority of the race, I'm trying to catch that Clio up in front. And if you don't have a clear line in front of you, it can be quite hard. So we've got to let this guy go. And then use him as the corner around here. Or just sneak in front of him, that'll do. Definitely the hardest race so far. They're getting harder for sure. All depending on the car you have. And this Dino ain't doing it. Right, so it looks like we overtake them in pretty much the same position every lap. Having to fight the Clio through here, not the Clio, the Civic. He's going to spin us out here, got a feeling. I knew it was coming. It's annoying because the Clio just gets away now. .3 seconds. See, that's a long, well, big distance already to try and catch up. Just Got to take it nice and smooth, try not to make too many mistakes. 2.1 seconds. We've had a bigger gap before, so not hitting the wall is the key. Going nice and smooth. Right, making some ground on them now. Luckily it's only lap 2 as well, so it's a little bit less pressure. Sliding through there though. I definitely lose time on this corner as well. Just can't get on the power as well as that Clio can. Right, that was a bit better that time through there. It's definitely the weakest side of the race though. Just want to get in an overtaking range of this car. Just can't get near it. One second. Suppose that's not too bad. I do keep hitting the wall though. Are we gaining anything on him? Still 1 second, just about. I think this is quicker in a straight line by the looks of it. Or maybe I had a better exit then. Okay, this is the closest we've been. Oh, I'm going to go for this. Let's block him off. Squishes me against the wall, but finally in front of him. How long did that take? Going monstrously wide on that. I've got a feeling this isn't over. Yep. He was going to go way quicker through there than me, but he had to brake because I was in the way. Keeping that distance now. Come on, we can do this. Famous last words. He's 1 second behind. This is looking good. Finally, as soon as you get ahead, you can see him backing off quite a bit there. So we're driving a lot better in that last section. But that is not an easy race whatsoever. As you can see, you just got to keep restarting it until you can get ahead of that Chevrolet SSR, because that's annoying. And then you've just got the Honda Civic, and then not let that Renault get away by too much. But that's that race done, guys. So we'll move on to race number 9. I think we're on now.